Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we have another new season. We're at season 13 of Married at First Sight in Houston, and we're going to recap the matchmaking special. So before we jump into this video, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. If you like the video, hit that like button, and also feel free to drop a comment down below. So let's jump into this. So our first couple that the experts matched together was Bao and Johnny. And they described Johnny as the life of the picky party and Bao as Miss Highbar. Now, with Bao, she's very analytical. She said that she wanted a guy that was kind of like a nerd. She values family values. She wants a guy that must be easygoing. She is demanding, and she wants to go through this process no matter how painful it is. The other thing that was interesting about her is that she has almost been married 3 times, and she was the one that broke it off in that situation. So she gave the experts a list of 30 guys because she said pretty much the town is pretty small, and she want to make sure whoever they match her up with is not somebody that either she's dated or even possibly married before, or almost married before. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Now with Johnny they kind of asked him if he was OCD, because he is very much, I would say, a perfectionist. He's definitely not shy though. They saw him as being very social, very fun, very spontaneous. He has a passion for success and wants a big family. So in my opinion, I actually think that they did maybe do a pretty good match with these two. They do have a lot in common. The only thing that concerns me about Bao is whether or not she is going to, because she has a history of, I guess, commitment phobia. Especially if she's been almost married 3 times, and then she was the one to break it off. So I'm wondering if that is going to be a situation. Now, matching her with somebody that is, as what Dr. Pepper called it, kind of OCD with the way that he does things, and she mentioned that she's demanding. That's going to be interesting with these two. I'm wondering if her being so demanding and him being extremely critical or perfectionist per se, and wants everything in a certain way, in a certain order of things, is that maybe going to be something that is going to cause a little bit of conflict. Of course, we haven't started the season yet, so it's going to be something to watch with these two. But overall, they have the same family values. Their cultures are similar. She's analytical and, things like that. Now, she wants an easygoing guy, which, of course, it seems like he is, because, they described him as being, fun, spontaneous, and social. I don't really see any issue with this. The only thing, like I said, that I brought up with her is whether or not she's going to stay committed, because of the fact that she has been engaged at least 3 times, and whether or not his OCD is going to kick in when it comes to along with her being demanding. So, let me know what you guys think. I thought this was a pretty interesting match. I actually am going to give them a thumbs up as being able to make it through this process, but everything remains to be seen. So we'll see. So our next couple is Gil and Mirla. Mirla is picture perfect princess, and Gil is Mr. Caring and charismatic. So with Mirla, she has a ton of friends. She liked the branded items. I think when they looked through her closet, she had some Louis Vuitton, some Gucci, some Prada. she definitely has all of that. Sex is definitely must be a 10 in her choice. However, she wants somebody that she can have conversation about the world and politics. She's tired of being home alone. Now, one thing that did stand out is, and they had a brief conversation about it, her and Dr. Pepper, is that she grew up, or was that Dr. V? One of the two ladies. But she has grown up among domestic violence, and she does have childhood trauma about that. Now, I'm wondering if she has taken some time to heal from that, because she definitely hates conflict. She has this fear of her partner leaving. And, the thing is that when you have that type of trauma, you wonder if that's going to be something that she has recovered from. Now, on the flip side with Gil, Gil is very protective. He's very caring. He is a firefighter. They described him as a big teddy bear. He loved to cook, and he's also from Colombia. Sex is extremely important to him. He's a salsa dancer. It's important for him to be attracted to his wife. So some of the things that really attract him is their smile, the woman's legs, and he described them as hopefully she have thunder thighs. But he likes to create moments with his significant other. He wants a family. His parents been together for like 20, 30 years. However, Mirla makes more money than he does. So I'm wondering if her issues that she's dealt with in her childhood with the trauma of domestic violence is going to be something that kind of comes out throughout this process with her. I hope this is something that she's healed from. And then also the fact that, the money issue, because she makes more money than he is, even though he's in a job where he's helping the community as a firefighter. Is that going to be an issue this season with these two? So let me know what you guys think. It's going to be interesting to watch, but I do give this couple a thumbs up. So the next couple is Brett and Ryan. Now, Brett is described as Miss Hopelessly Devoted, and Ryan, the reformed serial dater. So with Brett, she hasn't been dating or kissed by anyone in 2 years. They described her as very competitive. She's open-minded. She's definitely a talker. Personality is important to her. And she's never had someone committed to her. So even when she was in relationships, they weren't committed. She likes guys with swag. She loves kids. She considers herself to be sweet, and she has depth. Now, that's interesting. Now, 2 years is not a long time per se, for somebody to maybe have not dated or in this case, even kissed someone. Is that going to be really an issue? I mean, maybe she is ready at this point. On the flip side, with Ryan has been living the single life. They described him as a playboy. He wants a woman to cook for him because, of course, he's tired of doing all the cooking for himself. He has been in good relationships, but they haven't turned into anything substantial. He's definitely dated a lot. And they even made a call to one of his friends to ask if, he's ready to settle down and get married. And the friend said, yeah, especially because he's dated about 2,000 women in Houston. And he's been trying and he has not met that one. That is pretty interesting. Now, my thing is, if you're trying to find that one, does that make him too picky? Is that the issue? Or was he just living the bachelor life? However, that's going to be interesting to see with these two. If in fact, they're going to match up well, whether this is the person he really is going to choose to settle down with and continue, to stay in a marriage with. He needs somebody with depth, the experts stated. Maybe that's why he haven't chosen anyone so far. But I would say 2,000 women, that's a pretty big number. So it's going to be interesting to see with these two. I'm kind of questionable about these two. I don't know. I mean, Brett seems pretty, she seems pretty open-minded, pretty sweet. She wants somebody open-minded herself. He, on the other hand, seem to want something a little bit different, but hey, we'll have to see how these two work out. All right, so our next couple is Jose and Rachel. Rachel is the blossoming bride, and Mr. Jose is Mr. Perfectionist. So one thing about Rachel has she has been through, I should say, a physical transformation. She has lost a lot of weight. And with that comes the fact that she loves showing her new body. So she bought all of this swimwear. So she's definitely excited about that. She said that the issues with relationships that she's been in is that she tend to put her friends as a priority over the relationships, which of course that's not going to work. She loves to party. She's quick to jump out of relationships the moment that she sees red flags. And, she needs affirmation. She don't want to look needy or clingy or insecure, but she needs words of affirmations to make sure that she's still on a good path with her partner. And the moment that she feels that something's off, she's out. The biggest fear that she said that she had about marrying the stranger is the fear that he won't like her. And she was in a relationship in the past 4 months, and that last guy cheated on her. So I'm wondering, with this transformation, of course she's excited about the fact of losing weight and being able to, show her new body off and things like that. And that is absolutely great. The issue that I see possibly is her putting her friends as a priority over her relationship. So if she was doing that while dating, is this something that she's going to be able to change now that she's married? And we've seen that in previous seasons, even in this last season 12 with Virginia and Eric. So I'm wondering, is that going to be an issue with Rachel and Jose? Jose, on the other side of this, is hospitable. He's careful about money. He's a perfectionist. He accounts for every penny. He has an ex. It's been 2 years since he's been in a relationship. He likes to cook, likes to clean. He's definitely very mindful, but he expects his partner not to be cheating, to be honest, and attraction is extremely important when it comes to his partner. So my question is, with these two, is his nitpicking with money and her issues with her friends being a priority is going to be a problem or not? So we definitely will see. Let me know what you think, but I think maybe they can work it through. We'll see. Okay, and last but not least is our fifth couple, Zach and Michaela. And Zach is the romantic idealist, and Michaela is the stubborn sweetheart. So first with Michaela, she's definitely personable. She's fun. She's a sweetheart. She's very stylish, I will say that. And she's at the top of her career as being in real estate. Now, the other things that they mention about her is that she can be quite bratty. She even said this about herself: bratty, pouty, wanting to have her way. She tends to self-sabotage relationships. She was in a relationship with the last guy who was a long-distance relationship, knowing he would never come and move to Houston, Texas. But hey, she stayed into that relationship. She actually told one of the experts that she had someone in her bed within the past 2 weeks ago to a month. So she was open about that. And they asked her, is this over? This wasn't anybody serious, anything like that. And she definitely verified that. That's going to be interesting in regards to her self-sabotage in relationships, because that's not a great thing. The moment that you get scared or fearful or something is going too well, some people tend to self-sabotage because it's too good to be true. So hopefully this is not something that she would do, because with Zach, being that he's a romantic, this guy plays the piano. His parents been married for 28 years, so he definitely know what long-term relationships look like. Now, none of his friends are married, so that's going to be interesting. He said he's very picky. He is never been in love. He's never been in love. That's going to be interesting as well. It sounds like Ryan there for a second from season 12. He's intellectual, he's motivated, compassionate, he's focused on his career. Timing has been the thing. And I saw Pastor Cal asking him if he hung up his player card, and he was like, yeah, I've been done with that. Right now I'm focused on, finding my life partner and, being able to move and grow my career forward. So I see a positive with these two. The only thing is, if she doesn't self-sabotage the relationship, also the brattiness and the poutiness, and then him being very picky, that's going to be something that, and him never been in love. That's the other thing. So I'm interested to see where these two are going to go. I think they can make it work. I'm going to give a thumbs up on them. But hopefully she'll just not be so quick to sabotage, and at the same time not be so picky. So let me know what you guys think. So that's our 5 couples that the experts matched together: Johnny and Bao, Mirla, Gil, Ryan, Brett, Rachel and Jose, and Zach and Michaela. So I'm going to give a thumbs up to Johnny and Bao. I'm going to give a thumbs up to Zach and Michaela. A thumbs up to Rachel and Jose. I'm questionable about Ryan and Brett. And we'll see in regards to Mirla and Gil. I think they can actually get a thumbs up, but I'm not quite sure yet. So let me know what you guys think. It looked like it's going to be a good season. We just recovered from season 12. But we'll definitely be looking forward to see what happened with these new 5 couples in Houston, Texas. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.